right, well, everybody ready to go. Picks locked in. Game number 1 getting ready to get underway here for this final series of LCK in 2017. Winner of this best of 5 will be joining SK Telecom T1 and Longzhu Gaming at the World Championship representing Korea. And they are both going to be vying for it and fighting tooth and nail to lock that down.
One team won't be there. That's the crazy thing, Achilles. One of Samsung Galaxy or KT Rolster will not go to Worlds. We'll have to watch on and wonder what if both of these teams could make it to the World Finals with a good run. One of them will be completely denied the chance. That is why it is a cutthroat best of 5.
And that is why we need a 4th spot at Worlds for Korea Papa Smithy. So we don't have to pick and choose. We can just get the best of everything, but unfortunately not the world that we live in. So these guys are going to be having a gladiator-style battle to determine who is going to be that final team going to China. Let's go ahead and jump onto the rift for game number 1.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Pings are coming out onto the mountain, Drake, as KT do have very forward vision here inside that bottom side of the jungle.
And the return gang to bot doesn't really make sense because they have the Fates call back up and didn't blow anything else. So what looks like aggression, maybe Ambition's the person they can pick.
Well, it's going to be a Let's Bounce coming through, followed up straight in with that grand entrance from Mata. Wild Growth comes down onto Ambition as he leaps away, keeping himself alive, but now Ruler and Core JJ are going to be in a spot of bother. Fates call comes through, they get the pop-up in, on to score, looking to take him down with everybody coming through. They will be able to do so. Ruler finds the first blood. Very nice here for the side of Samsung, getting him fast-tracked, almost has that Blade of the Rune King ready to go. As yet again, Ambition's going to get jumped on.
Doesn't have flash.
Still has the passive. We'll go ahead and use a stretching strike in. Smacking them together, but with Mata coming over the wall, he is almost certainly going to be dead. QV having no TP won't be able to delay this, so it's actually going to be a very swift answered kill. 4-0 and 8.
Watch out here, Smeb. Could be solo kill.
He's going to get popped up. Feast is there. He's dead. QV comes up with a solo kill, and this is something that we've known QV to be.
Trades between Smeb and QV getting less and less relevant. Already the first Catalyst item complete.
Having those trades going pretty well for him. In the meantime, Ruler trying to trade this one back. Takes Mata very low. Ren stacks are in, but he can't quite get the spell off. In the meantime, TP coming through here from QV, looking to join in the fight. The Fates call gets drawn out. They want to throw him back in. The answer is going to be no. Toss him to the side, and QV all on his lonesome up in the front. Look at the slow up to Righteous Glory, but he's trying to keep himself as safe as possible. As I said that, no, he cheats forward. Goes rather low, but the Wild Growth comes through. Trying to keep him alive as he trades back in onto Mata. Hasn't popped the Ren yet, but I think him rather low. Actually draws out the Stand United, but has he overstepped his bounds is going to be the question here, because there's a massive pinch coming through from Score and Pawn to the backside. Ambition going low. Fates call drawn out. Will go ahead and pop up the Gragas as they desperately try to get back in underneath the turret. Does so successfully, but Ruler will be taken down by the threaded volley coming out from Pawn now on the backside of the fight. Ambition trying to get out of here. Will be able to. Grouping up around that mid lane where they nearly caught Ambition out. Now Engage coming through, grand entrance, and the Weaver's Wall going to be thrown down. Fates call used by Ruler, looking to get Core JJ out to safety. They throw him in, but Pawn is there to scoop up the kill. Now over the wall goes QV with the flash, but it gets popped back into it, and he is just going to get chipped down. The threaded volley, finding a double kill now. Mata finding the entrance onto the back. Just goes in onto Ambition, but Crown turns that one around. At least finds an answering kill here for Samsung.
Of course, hosted by Riot.
Oh,
Weaver's
Wall.
They got the Crown.
Throwing down that Unleashed power, tries to kill Pawn, but the taunt comes through, and Crown is just in no man's land at this point. He will get jumped on. He will go down. Smeb finds the kill. That's going to be 8-3.
The game is likely to snowball out of control, and we might even see a fight.
That's going to go ahead and separate them here. Crown over the side, and Ambition, he's just going to get himself out of there with the leap. Now
excellent
pin back, double knockback, knocking Ambition in there. He gets the Let's Bounce, delivering 2 of them. They will pick up 1 as QB gets the Feast down onto Depth. 2 kills here for Samsung, now pushing through, looking for a little bit more. Ruptured down in onto Pawn, and he will fall, and suddenly Samsung are starting to turn things around.
Yeah, KT pushed in.
Gonna take a little bit of damage here. Seems like he'll be safe to get out in the meantime. QV gonna get body slammed on. Throws down the Rupture, gets the pop-up in on the Depth, delaying him as best as possible, but Smeb goes forward with the taunt, and they really just want to get rid of that Cho'Gath. He gets the Feast down on the Depth, takes him low, but will not be able to get the kill.
For KT Rolster to pull off unless they're face-checking a Baron, but KT are actually the team forced to face-check. Samsung have control of the pit.
Yeah, they are starting this one up. Smeb has the Stand United available and is splitting down to the bottom lane.
But you can't take any liberties. Remember, Feast and also the Rend available for Samsung.
Weaver's Wall booping Ruler and QV back onto the other side. Ambition goes forward, looks for the grab there onto depth, but the Featherstorm keeps him safe. Smeb now arriving, and Samsung yet again starting up this Baron. On's up above them. Be very careful about how they're going to approach this one. Mata not going to be finding anything. He's just going to get feasted right off the bat as QV comes up with the first kill of the fight. Redemption comes down. It's a decent heal going through in onto the Cho'Gath. Now they're chasing it onto Pawn, looking to take him down. Ruler fiercely jumping in, finds the kill, but gets taken down swiftly thereafter by Depth. And now it's just all hell breaking loose as QV tries to be a rock in the front of this team fight here for the remaining members of Samsung. He'll get the flash away from Depth.
Force them to come to them again. They start up the Baron a second time.
They are looking for this one as Crown tries to play
You need to go quickly against all this Baron secure.
Got the orbs ready to go. Trying to get them out of here. Weaver's Wall, of course, not available here from Pawn. Now the Baron going rather low, will be rented out. Smeb arriving off the backside of that stand unite as the fight will break out here. QV up in the front line, gonna get popped up. Goes low, seismic shove, bringing it back in. Ambition here, massive grab, just pulling them all in. Pawn going low as the feast comes through, and he's gonna be the first one that falls his crown. Claims the kill, Ambition flashing forward. Stretching strike, pulling them all in. Mata going low, tries to get his way out, has those Ren stacks, and just has to exit alongside Depth as the rest of KT scrambles. Smeb will go low, and one more hit might just take him down. But QV, he's been rejoining the fight, comes back in with the TP, won't be able to find the rupture, but now Samsung have the Baron, they have the pressure. Haven't had a kill in quite some time. It's been 9-11 for the longest time now, but seems like we might be changing that rather soon. Massive kidnap coming through for the let's bounce there from Ambition. They still haven't found the kills yet. Smeb's so very tanky, and QV, well, he's been massive on the Cho'Gath, still be taken out. Depth finds the kill, and he didn't even get to use the feast in the fight.
They burn it down so insanely quickly. It's at 5,000 health. This is the closest KT have gotten to contesting it.
Weaver's Wall's coming through. Score's not going to be able to enter because the Ren does take that one out. And Ambition, he jumps in, but he's immediately going to get popped into the passive. KT can just try to finish him off. Yeah, TP will come through as they try to keep him alive. It's a shield coming in, and he hasn't died yet. Now QV actually getting bumped into the front line of KT. Gets the feast down onto Pawn, but it's not enough to kill him. He won't receive the redemption heal, so he's still at low HP, but Depth is full. Score goes forward, but the juke comes through, and it's not going to be finding the body slam connection that he wanted.
Still flashes up on KT. The re-engage is on Achilles. This could change in a moment.
Goes in, he gets a pop-up in on a Pawn, but will not have the last bounce. Now they're going back forward. The body slam coming through.
Score solo. He's dead.
He's going to get popped, but that's going to be a double kill going over to Crown, ripping them apart. Depth still alive, but he's going to fall right at the last second, and now Smeb will go down all on his lonesome. Just the one kill from KT over onto Samsung. That is going to be the ace complete, and that is going to be the game. We have broken the record. We're gonna hit over 60 minutes here, and this is just game one. It's a best of 5. We could still go the distance.
It's gonna be Samsung winning. Syndra, 6 items, no boots. The fight came to her. Everyone tunneled onto Ruler, and Syndra blew away the opposition. Solo magic resist on the side of KT. This has been a war, and it's only game 1. Samsung Galaxy looking to return once again to Worlds. They made it to World Finals after upsetting KT Rolster. That's the sort of thing they want to revisit.
And picking up this win instills so much confidence here for Samsung. Had they lost with Ambition, who was their savior, versus the Afrika Freaks, you would have to have serious concerns for them in this best of 5 series. But picking up that game 1 victory, albeit a very arduous task for both of these teams, taking it over 60 minutes, the longest game we've had in summer, they're still able to walk away with the win.